Good morning, friends. It's Miss Travis here. It's Monday morning, and I wanted to say good morning to Sam and to Ellie. Good morning, Max and Delia. Good morning, Asher and Aaron and Liam. Good morning, Morgan. And good morning, Dominic. I hope that you guys are having a great morning. I wanted to start our day and our time together by singing good morning to God. So let's give God praise this morning. Good morning, God, this is your day. I am your child, show me your way. Good morning, God, this is your day. I am your child, show me your way. I have a new word for you this week. Our new word this week is going to be the word pot. Now let's think about that word, pot. We talked about how rhyming words always have the same ending. So this is the word pot. P-ot, pot. Let's change the sound to make some new words. I'm gonna take the p sound away. Let's add the sound Who can guess what my new word is? My new word is not. Not. Let's take the sound away and add a sound. Ot. Hot. Hot. All right, I'm gonna get very tricky now. I'm gonna add two sounds. I'm gonna put a s and a p together. S, p, ot. S, p, ot. Spot. My new word is spot. So this week, I want you to be thinking, what can you find around your house that rhymes with the word pot? Send me a picture. I can't wait to see what you discover. Hey there. Something new coming to you this week, and your letter that you received from me is something that looks like this. Everyone's gonna get a card. And what this card is, it's gonna be our question of the day. And it's a time for you to do at breakfast time or dinner time with your family. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your family help you read the question. This question is, what is your favorite shape? Friends, you know how to answer these questions. If your favorite shape is a triangle, write your name underneath the triangle. If your favorite shape is a circle, write your name under the circle. If your favorite shape is a square, I want you to write your name under the square. And if your favorite shape is a rectangle, I want you to write your name under the rectangle. I wonder what shape is your family's favorite. Have fun. Well, this one's called The Biggest Easter Basket Ever, and it was written by Stephen Kroll. There once were two mice who fell in love with the same Easter basket. But a lot had to happen before they did. The week before Easter, Mom and Dad in Mouseville were spring cleaning and baking cookies when the mayor made this announcement. We will have a gala Easter celebration on the village green. We will have egg rolling contest and an Easter egg hunt. Everyone cheered, yippee! And whoever brings the biggest Easter basket will win a prize, the mayor added. Wow, said Penelope. I'm gonna make mine out of bark. I'm gonna make mine out of cattails, said James. Everyone in Mouseville loves cattails. I'm going to make the biggest Easter basket ever, said Clayton, the house mouse. I knew you'd say that, said his friend Desmond, the field mouse. But I'm the one who's going to make the biggest Easter basket ever. Oh, really? Said Clayton. Yes, really, said Desmond. That night, Penelope and James did some serious thinking. Out in the country, Clayton and Desmond did the same. It was Easter vacation, so they had no homework. The next morning, Clayton raced to the basement behind the old Christmas wreath and the broken skis. He found what he wanted, the big straw Easter basket his parents had made him when he was just a baby mouse. He pulled the basket free, pushed it up the stairs, and placed it in the middle of the living room. Over at Desmond, there was no basket, but he and his brother Morris were making one out of twigs. By the end of the day, their big Easter basket sat in the middle of their living room. That's the biggest Easter basket I ever saw, said Desmond. Sure looks like it to me, said Morris. That evening, when Clayton's family came in for dinner, Dad said, "Son, what's our old Easter basket doing in the middle of the living room?" "It's going to be the biggest Easter basket ever," said Clayton. "It's going to win the town contest." "But what will it have inside?" Dad asked. "That's important too." I hadn't thought about that," said Clayton. The same thing was happening at Desmond's house. When Uncle Vernon came in for dinner, his very first words were, "Desmond, what's that big basket doing in the middle of the living room?" Desmond smiled. "It's going to be the biggest Easter basket ever. It's going to win the town contest." "But what will it have inside?" asked Vernon. "That's important too. I hadn't thought about that," said Desmond. Over at Clayton's house, Dad took Clayton aside. "To help you find wonderful things to fill the basket," he whispered, "ask the whole family." And over at Desmond's, Uncle Vernon did the same. "To help find wonderful things to fill the basket," he whispered, "just ask the whole family." So Clayton did, and Desmond did. And this is what happened. At Clayton's house, Mom contributed a fuzzy stuffed Easter bunny. And Dad added a big bag of jelly beans and piles of plastic grass. Brother Andy and Sister Trudy appeared with a chocolate bunny, chocolate foil eggs, and a little stuffed duck that made a loud quacking noise. Carefully, Clayton arranged everything in the basket. At Desmond's house, Uncle Vernon contributed his own bag of jelly beans and plastic grass. Morris added 2 marshmallow bunnies, a dancing chick with a silly grin, and a big meringue egg with a mouse family inside. Cousins from across the road sent over a dozen candle eggs, and carefully Desmond arranged everything in his basket. The next morning, Clayton rushed into town to check out the competition. Both Penelope and James had made baskets the same size as his. Clayton knew he would have to make something bigger and better. That afternoon, Desmond realized the same thing. Each was certain he had to have something extra special. "Colored Easter eggs," declared Clayton. "Colored Easter eggs," declared Desmond. They both ran off to the market to buy the eggs and the food coloring. Clayton bought 5 cartons of large eggs and blue and green and purple dyes. Desmond bought 5 cartons of large eggs in red, orange, and pink dyes. Each staggered out the door with a huge pile of boxes. They bumped into each other and fell down. Broken eggs landed everywhere. Clayton wiped off one on his head and he laughed. Desmond wiped one off of his head and laughed. "We should make this Easter basket together," said Clayton. "No one said we couldn't," said Desmond. The next day, they asked their families to be partners. Soon, everyone was gathering more Easter treats. Clayton organized the sorting and the egg coloring. Desmond and Morris made a twig basket twice the size of their original. And in no time, they had the biggest Easter basket ever. And on Easter morning, with the egg rolling contest already underway, they carried it to the town square. Immediately, the mayor awarded both families a prize, a giant cheese bunny. Everyone danced around, munching and high-fiving, and then they shared the basket with the whole town. "We did it," said Clayton and Desmond, handing out the chocolate foil eggs. "All of us together." The end. What a great story about friends working together. I love that story. So in your letter that I sent you this week, there's 2 Easter baskets. Here's one. This one says empty. This basket is full. What I'd like for you to do this week is to color out these Easter eggs. I want you to count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 Easter eggs. I want you to fill this basket up as empty. I want you to fill this basket up as full. You may cut, color, and glue the Easter eggs in the basket. Have fun. I've got one more thing for you guys this week. You guys see my red notebook? And why I went outside, and last week I was supposed to draw a picture of something that is a sign of spring in my yard. There's my favorite tree. When I drew it, it's kind of hard to see, but up at the top on the branches, little pink and purple buds are starting to come out. That's one of my favorite trees, and it's getting ready to bloom. Can't wait to see it. This week, on the next page, and what you're gonna do is they are going to help you draw a cross, because Jesus died on the cross and we're getting ready to celebrate Easter. I want you to draw a cross, and on that cross you can decorate it however you want to. Emmeline and Forrest helped me earlier. This one is mine. Mine was a little bit longer. I had a longer side and a shorter side, shorter side. I hope you have fun celebrating Easter with your family. And I hope you know that I miss you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. So, as we always say, see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Bye-bye, butterfly. Out the door, dinosaur. Have a great day. Bye, friends.